All right, we're back. I didn't do a countdown because there's no point. We just gonna let this go. The Jack of all talks. Everybody's here. Sarita was late, so I'm talking shit because I said I wasn't gonna talk shit about her. I said I wasn't gonna be the little brother to talk that much shit, but she showed up 15 minutes late.
No, so I didn't. I was actually on time. It just kept rolling, saying red carpet something, and then you sent the new link, and then I sent the link to my email, and then that started tripping, and then I reopened the link, and here I am. But I've been here.
Now I jumped over the moon and just ran away with the spoon. So everybody's here. Melissa's here. Key's here. Ree's here. We're back one more time. Jack of all talks. How is everybody doing today? First and foremost, let's get that off our chest. Because last time it was a little dark. Everybody ain't wearing black today, so we're already doing better. Melissa got on a positivity t-shirt. So look at that. Positive minds. We trying. I'm gonna tell you right now, I have been losing the fight to intrusive thoughts all day. So we'll see how this plays out. Feel free to judge me. Does anybody else get in their car and become racist? Like when you get on the freeway?
Okay.
Yep. All right, cool. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't the only one. I was gonna feel bad. I was like, damn, I might actually need therapy.
I think I'm ageist in the car too.
Oh no, I am the worst of the worst individuals when I get on the freeway. I'll talk about you. I don't give a damn. Yeah. How old you are, what race you are, your sexual orientation, you getting talked about. So I just want to make sure.
Is that little sticker that says student driver? Get your ass the fuck out my way. Drive.
First of all, that is a lie. That is a goddamn lie, especially out in Livermore. That is a lie because I've seen so many cats to be like student driver. Ain't no student driver in a Tesla and in the Benz. You wrap that shit up. You lying motherfuckers. You are not a student driver. Then I've seen you get out of the car. You look like you 48. Get the fuck out of here. You are not a student driver. I go school. I know Sarita's Corolla's around here somewhere. We'll go get that motherfucker. You can be a student driver and that shit like the rest of us would. Don't make me go find that goddamn Grand Prix. That was a student driver. You're not a student driver in a fucking brand new Tesla. But all right.
Saying red carpet something, and then you sent the new link, and then I sent the link to my email, and then that started tripping, and then I reopened the link, and here I am. But I've been here.
Now I jumped over the moon and just ran away with the spoon. So everybody's here. Melissa's here. Key's here. Ree's here. We're back one more time. Jack of all talks. How is everybody doing today? First and foremost, let's get that off our chest. Because last time it was a little dark. Everybody ain't wearing black today, so we're already doing better. Melissa got on a positivity t-shirt. So look at that. Positive minds. We trying. I'm gonna tell you right now, I have been losing the fight to intrusive thoughts all day. So we'll see how this plays out. Feel free to judge me. Does anybody else get in their car and become racist? Like when you get on the freeway?
Okay.
Yep.
All right, cool. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't the only one. I was gonna feel bad. I was like, damn, I might actually need therapy.
I think I'm ageist in the car too.
Oh no, I am the worst of the worst individuals when I get on the freeway. I'll talk about you. I don't give a damn. How old you are, what race you are, your sexual orientation, you getting talked about. So I just want to make sure.
Is that little sticker that says student driver? Get your ass the fuck out my way. Drive.
First of all, that is a lie. That is a goddamn lie, especially out in Livermore. That is a lie because I've seen so many cats to be like student driver. Ain't no student driver in a Tesla and in the Benz. You wrap that shit up. You lying motherfuckers. You are not a student driver. Then I've seen you get out of the car. You look like you 48. Get the fuck out of here. You are not a student driver. I go school. I know Sarita's Corolla's around here somewhere. We'll go get that motherfucker. You can be a student driver and that shit like the rest of us would. Don't make me go find that goddamn Grand Prix. That was student driver. You're not a student driver in a fucking brand new Tesla. But all right, just saying, you're not. Who buys they kid a Tesla to be a student driver? You better go wreck that Honda like the rest of us.
Tear up some old shit.
Mm-hmm. You better go fuck up that Cutlass. I ain't got time for you to fucking up my brand new $100,000 car.
Not no Pinto practice.
Now Pintos explode. We gonna need to be cool. That's going downhill way too fast.
Ooh, baby.
Okay, so where's my phone? Because I got all the topics in it. So we're supposed to be talking about double standards today. That's the idea. Lord knows where this shit's gonna go because we can't stay on subject at all. Does anybody have a double standard when it starts?
I said, but doesn't it all come full circle?
It generally does, but 4 hours and 37 minutes later, I got to go edit it.
Hey, it's like a lot of people got a lot of shit to say.
They do. Does anybody have a double standard they want to start off with that we can just go ahead and kick it off with, or I can throw one out? Anybody?
I feel some type of way about niggas that approach you and ask you for pussy off the dump. But if you was to walk up on them and tell them that you need your bill paid off the dump, they would probably cuss you out.
I don't think it's the same thing.
I think it's the same thing. Because the same way that I don't want to be approached at the gas station talking about, yo, what's up, Ma? I'm trying to see what that mouth do. Is the same way you don't want me to walk up on you and say, hey, yo, you look like you got this $60 on my cell phone bill.
I understand your point, and I agree with you. If we're going to go there, if we're going to start there, I agree with what you're saying about the two being different. But if a dude walked up on you at the gas station and was like, we were joking about this in the chat. If a dude walked up on you at the gas station and was like, trying to get it from the back, you got 15 minutes? Exactly.
I don't know where your mouth is.
I don't know you.
I don't know where your mouth is either.
And it's not even that it's a no. It's just that I don't know you. Right. But if it was somebody else, like if that was my man and he hit me with the same proposition, you know what I'm saying? We can put it on the wall so nobody touch the dirty floor. What the shit?
Okay, well, let's say you guys are in a general conversation and you know this individual, not just a random motherfucker. You've had 1 or 2 conversations and you believe that they are hygienic.
Nah.
Believe.
Nah. I believe
they're hygienic, and I know them from where? We just didn't pass each other a couple times.
And this
y'all know each other in passing or whatever, but you do know of this person.
Still too unfamiliar. Like I need to be in your business a little bit.
Okay, I'm with that. But that's what I'm saying. Like I just think they're two different things. Like you said, bill. I'm like, all right, I get you. Don't come ask me about paying your phone bill and I don't know you.
Because then you're going to say I'm a whore, that I want to trade pussy for money. But you didn't have any problem and don't have any problem coming to fuck me without financing anything that I do. Every time I open my legs and say you can get that, you're not going to be like, oh, let me give you this though. 9 times, or not all guys, but most guys are just going to come over there and hit free pussy. But they don't want us to ask them for shit back.
Well, I mean...
Because now it's considered whore business.
I don't want to pay a bill before I've had sex with you. I'll say that. But if I decide I'm going to take you out, this goes back to what the whole Boondocks conversation. If we go out and I feed you,
thank you.
Pay the bill.
Okay, but you at least fed me. We ain't even talking about that.
Right? No, I don't believe you can just meet.
I think we drinking. I see the whatever. I mean, I might want to fuck. I have meat. So I'm not saying necessarily that I don't, but I am saying I'm selective about where I'm gonna sit this. Who son 10? I'm gonna be sitting this 90 on. Don't mind being the queen of the throne, but I just can't sit on in everybody's shit.
Coming out the gate hot. Okay, I'm with you once again. I agree on your principle. All of what you were talking about is correct. I don't think you should be able to be like, I don't know you, I'm going to do this for me. I don't think you should be able to do that, period. Like, it doesn't matter either way. Like, I don't feel like you should be able to ask for some kind of substantial favor.
Right.
with
then
no background.
Getting pussy free like that, if I just give it up off the dump, you think that nigga ain't gonna ask for head too? Now you want to be in my pussy and in my mouth? I don't even know you. You don't even know my last name, my guy. That's weird.
I mean, I'm all for normalizing having sex on the first date. That's my own personal argument. I've said this shit since I was 16. Like, why are we arguing about this? We're both here.
But you still said date.
No, I'm saying date. I'm not saying I see you at the gas station. I'm not finna pull up you at the Arco like, oh.
Well, I'm saying that. I'm saying meet you off the dump. Hey, yo, shorty, I'm trying to see. I'm talking about niggas that literally want to take you off the showroom floor off the dump.
No, those niggas don't. No, once again, that falls back into the category. If you go back and look at the other show, I haven't released that part yet, but like we were talking about before, when Homeboy was like, man, I ain't taking you home until, and I'm like, oh, that nigga gets no respect from me. It's the same situation with that. Like, if you don't have any background, you can't make no demands.
That part.
Yeah, there's no, you can't make no. That goes both. For me, that goes both ways. You cannot make a demand. For females to be like, oh, I need my bills paid. And like, I just watched this video. This is dude who picks up chicks and then like they start rambling off all the stuff they need. Like, oh, I need an allowance. I need to go on trips and I need you to help finance my business. Like, we on a first date. We ain't made it to the first date yet. You just got in the car. So, no. But I feel like it goes the same way. If he was all of a sudden be like, before we get on this date, I need you to help me clear my mind and pull out on her. No, it's the same thing. It's still a no either way. I will agree with you on this one. It's a no either way if I don't know you.
Period.
Yeah.
That's a lie.
Yeah. Nah, I don't.
Chopping it up, keep, we throw back, right now back, or whatever you like. Hey, yo, shorty, I got 8. And if we didn't click in, and I'm like, I don't mind kicking my little rocks off just right quick. These people don't know me. And I don't want to know this motherfucker tomorrow. So cool. I don't even live here. Then I'm with the shit. You know what I'm saying? But we have to have like been big kicking it like all day.
Right.
Like had conversation. But you can't just bump into me and be like, hey, yo, shorty, I'm trying to see what that mouth do. Or, hey, yo, shorty, can I get smashed? And I'm like, sure.
Okay. I want to add a quick addendum in here because Sarita's getting ready to leave the country and she's talking about molesting 22-year-olds. So, Sarita, did you hear that? Just because you out of town. On my ass.
Oh,
you hear that?
They don't know you.
Listen.
They don't know you.
Right.
And they gonna never see you again.
That's what I'm
Unless
saying.
you come up with a video like these Freaknik people, you ain't gonna remember. They don't even get
Right.
you some.
That's what they thought. And then that video dropped on Amazon and
be in a country, then find you a foreigner in the foreigner country that don't even speak English and wear his ass out.
She going to England. They speak English.
No, you didn't hear what I said. I said go to the country and then find somebody who's from out of the country.
They will, if you
don't speak English.
Yeah, you don't know Sarita like we know Sarita. She's been stalked before.
Hey, bon voyage.
All right, so yeah, there we go. Often running with double standards. Oh, I don't. Anybody else? Did anybody else have one? Holy shit! All right, we ate, but I think we.
You had one in the chat. What was it?
Oh, the one we were talking about.
14 and 90 or some shit. It was like some big age gap, men versus that same age gap.
We were talking about the age gap because back to Sarita again, because I said I was making fun of you today.
Didn't realize from you at all.
No, so we were talking about the age gap. One of the ones we talked about last time was the age gap between a 40-year-old dude being able to mess with a 22-year-old female versus a 22-year-old female being able to mess with a 40-year-old guy, and everybody was like, okay. So, or even either way around. So, that's the double standard as it stands right now. As Sarita getting ready to go next year and have some poor child drop out of college because he don't know what to do with himself on Monday morning. So, but no, that was the one that we were talking about last time, and I guess we didn't really come to a conclusion. We kind of moved off of it, but I think it's kind of the same thing. Like, there is a double standard there. Like, you cannot really show up with you can't really show up with a 21-year-old as a 40-year-old because they're like, what are you doing with this child? Opposed to if all of a sudden, you know, a 40-year-old female shows up with a 21-year-old boy, they're like, yeah, you should go do you, sis? Like, you had a hard life.
Nope, still a no for me.
We're considered cougars, and he's considered, you know,
Pervert. He's a groomer. He's a future R. Kelly individual. He's going to be on Catch a Predator.
Right.
Shout out to Chris Hansen.
Right.
Shout out to Chris Hansen. But yeah, like that's you know, you can't be that old. You can never be that old nigga in the club. Nobody says anything about somebody mama in the club.
That's like what's his name? Who just had the baby? Who now wants the DNA test?
Oh,
De Niro. Isn't it Robert De Niro? He's like 89, and the girl, 82. The baby mama is not 29 or some shit like that.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Because he said he didn't know. He said he didn't think he'd get anybody pregnant.
Man,
he said he didn't think he'd get anybody pregnant. And well, the first thing I knew about dudes is as long as we can get it up, we can get you pregnant.
Exactly. We are born with all the eggs we gonna have. Y'all niggas is reducing, you know, all the time.
Yeah, hourly, essentially. So yeah, unless you take that extra step.
Right, and obviously he did not.
I guess he figured he didn't need to.
He figured he was too old.
He figured, but nah, ain't no too old.
That's what he
obviously.
I know that. The rest of the world knows that.
Shit, Anna Nicole Smith's husband was. That nigga was on the verge of death. He got her pregnant.
Light years.
Yeah.
Who got who pregnant?
The old. Her husband was hella old.
Anna Nicole Smith, yeah, her guy was like in his 80s, 90s, something like that.
Yeah, he was he had to be like 90 something when she got pregnant. I'm like, God damn. I mean, I'm gonna keep it real. I live around the corner from my high school, and I don't even feel comfortable driving past there at like 1:30 in the afternoon. Cause I'm like, what in the fuck? Who let you out the house in this?
That part.
Some of the shit they be wearing nowadays, I'd be like, Clementine would have choked the shit out of me, broke a leg.
Man. First of all, shout out to Clementine and her birthday. But
yeah.
Yeah, damn. I drove past her the other day to get lunch while I was at home, and I was like, I need to have a chaperone. This shit is not cool.
Mm.
But yeah, no.
I hate that when it gets right outside and the majority of the people that you see with their ass out are young girls that you just want to snatch them out the goddamn street and choke them. Just shake their ass a little bit. Like, what the fuck are you doing outside like that? What are you doing?
Women still don't come outside like that. Like,
like, I hate that shit. I hate it.
Oh yeah, no, don't ever walk into a Target on a Saturday afternoon.
Damn.
Listen, I was just at the Target. I saw so many legs and cheeks hanging out. I said, what the fuck? I am in Fremont. I have to get out of here.
As soon as the sun come out,
man,
a sprinkle of sun. It ain't even got to be the whole sun.
You got to remember, I live out here with white people. They don't give a fuck about the sun.
Well, they don't get cold.
Nigga, you get above 58.
They don't get cold.
Right. They out here.
Yeah. Let it be 61 degrees and they can see any portion of the sun.
No, let's be clear. It be wintertime and they be in Daisy Dukes and Ugg boots.
Right.
They don't
keep warm.
Yeah. I go to the gym at 4 or 5 in the morning, and even when it was flooding, they were out here. I'm like, I swam from the parking lot. What the fuck? Yeah.
Yeah, definitely being a fuck outside.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know. But yeah, not that I want to, but I'm just saying it is kind of fucked up. Because it is a very real double standard, and it's like and it's not, and for dudes, it's like you can never come back from that double standard. There's like certain things that just don't ever come off of your resume. Like no matter what happens, it can be proven however you want to prove it. Like once you get called a pervert or a molester or a rapist, that shit is on you forever.
On your ass, for sure.
That shit never go away. They can recant 1,000,000 times. It can be all over the internet, all on the news that they lied. Nobody give a fuck. The only story that you ever see is the first. And they don't give a fuck how it impacts you moving forward. And now the statute of limitations on that shit seems to be expired. Like they'll come back for your ass shit. Well, Bill Cosby ain't the greatest example because he did that shit. But everybody else, they what was the one homeboy from? Well, they busted one of the cats from was it Aziz Ansari when she was like, yeah, we had sex, but in my mind, I didn't necessarily want to. I just never told him no. What the fuck?
I'm sorry, ma'am.
She said it was consensual. She said it was consensual sex, but he didn't pick up on my nonverbal cues.
No.
That I wasn't all the way there.
Oh, what are you, a mime?
I don't know what the fuck she is, but that was her argument. That was her legit argument. That he didn't pick up on my nonverbal cues that I may not been interested. But I did it anyway.
Well, I feel like as we tell children, use your words. Use your words.
That's what it is.
In the words of Clementine, God gave you a mouth, a voice, tongue, teeth, and lips. Use them.
She might not have gave you. She should have like specified a little different for you.
Shut the fuck up. Okay.
Don't even make some sense at all.
What's up?
I said that don't make no kind of sense at all.
But that's what happened.
Yeah.
That's what she said. And she said that shit in a fucking interview. Like, and immediately they started pulling his deals.
Yeah. I mean,
he dropped that shit on Monday. On Tuesday, he was scrambling. And there's nothing you can say.
All right.
The little white chick that cost homeboy, he was getting drafted and came out and she was like, oh, he raped me because she didn't want to find out. She didn't want her dad to find out that she was fucking in college.
There's a net.
It cost homeboy like $8 million because he went in the second round. He was going to be a top 10 pick. And she was like, nah, he raped me. And come to find out, she was getting tossed around, was getting run through. And she was like, the only reason she said it is because she didn't want her dad to know.
My thing is with shit like that, like I feel like there should be some accountability for the women. Like when you fuck around and you say some shit like that, and you, even if you don't ruin a man's career, you're still ruining his reputation, regardless. Because like you said, no matter how many times you recant or whatever, how many times it's in the news, that is still the thing that is going to be held over this man's life forever. So, bitch, you need to sit your ass in somebody's jail, under the jail, or something. Like, there needs to be some type of reprimand for these women.
There's not. They get to live their life. Peachy key. They move right the fuck on.
That's not cool.
And that's just it. They just move the fuck on.
That's that bullshit.
Most of them sue. Most of them don't press criminal charges. They just sue now because you can't prove it. And once it's civil, it's just a matter of he say, she say, and I can cost you more money. The longer you drag this out, I can cost you more money. Mm-hmm. So you might as well just go ahead and give me my money. Shit, the chick that sued. There's so many of them. The chick that sued the game, and she was like, "I need $250,000,000," and he proved that she had given head to his whole team, and they were like, "Nah, he still did it." When he had his he was like, what was his reality show, For the Love of Game or whatever it was?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, one of those chicks was like, "Oh, he made me give him head." They were like, "You gave head to like 7 dudes. He didn't make you do shit." But according to the court, $40 million later.
That's tough.
I'm not saying we need to normalize it, but I'm just saying we got to figure something out.
It's such a fine line, though, because it's like there are people who really go through that shit in real life. And those are generally the people who never speak up. You generally tend to hear from the loudest people are the people that's trying to cover their own ass. And it leaves a lot of people who want to come forward and tell their truth silent. And that's very unfortunate.
Oh, yeah. And I'm not here to defend. Once again, I'm not here to defend any dude that is really like out there grooming chicks. Like, let's be clear. Them motherfuckers can catch it any day of the week. I love watching videos where somebody comes to the hood and they be like, "Oh, we were looking for that 14-year-old," and they get jumped by everybody on the block. Love it. I just watched the video where dude was like, I guess he like raped his baby mama and like pistol whipped her, and then he came to his partner's house like it was all good, and none of them niggas jumped him. They hit that nigga with chairs and anything else they could pick up, and I was like, good shit. Nothing else you can say about it.
Yeah.
But so I don't have any sympathy for cats to get away with it or do it and think they get away with it, but it's a very, like you said, it's a very fine line because it turns into what I remember versus what you remember, and I'm like, we were both here doing the exact same thing.
Yeah, it's definitely, you got to go over that checklist twice before that shit turns left.
Oh, you gotta. What did the Dave Chappelle sketch where he had to sign off on the consent agreement?
Wasn't it with Oprah or some shit like that?
No, that was when he got Oprah pregnant. He tried to spend her money and she cheated on him with Dr. Phil. The other one was when he was messing with old girl on the first date. She's actually, damn, I can't remember her name. She's the...
He had that shit in like a side table drawer. He was like, hold on, let me pull this out.
Yeah, pull this out real quick and made her sign the NDA at the end. Yep, that one. But it really kind of has like lightweight boiled down to that.
Yeah. No bullshit.
Because even I stare at the floor when I go to the gym. I can tell you how many fucking beams are in that fucking ceiling. I don't need these problems. I ain't got it.
No, I was not looking at you. I was looking at the ceiling.
Hell, first of all, I take these motherfucking glasses off. I can't see but 6 more fucking feet in the first fucking place. So we already good there. Now you're gonna add in sweat and the fact that I'm already trying to kill myself from this workout. I can't see you. But just to be on the fucking safe side because you're doing fucking your 9th round of fucking squats in front of the mirror, you know what? I need to clean my gym shoes. These motherfuckers are scuffed.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck no. I will walk into a wall before I can be accused of that shit. Hell no. Hell the fuck no. I know how many fucking divots are in fucking dumbbells because I'm like, nah, this ain't gonna work today. Fuck that. I can't. And it don't take much. What happened? I walked past her. What was she doing? I don't know what she was doing. I know her ass was in the air and she wasn't wearing no clothes. Normally, it has my attention. But today, I don't know what she was doing. You catch fire in the gym right now, I'd be like, hey, somebody, there's smoke over there. But okay, we're gonna get off this. Actually, you know what? Since we already started the subject, sex. I didn't want to start off with sex, but we're here now. I got into this argument the other day, and
let me see.
We are. Melissa started it off with head and bills. We'll get into some regular shit in a second. I've been having this argument for, I want to feel like 2 years with females. A threesome is not me, you, and another nigga. That is a train. Everybody else is like, nah, no, it's three. Nah, that's not. I feel like that's a double standard because they'd be like, well, you want another girl in there. That's because in my fantasy, there are no other dicks. So
2 dudes and female is a spit roast.
Exactly. That we are officially running a train on you at this point.
I mean, yeah, but it's still 3 of us.
Right.
And we are in a fucking track meet to the roof.
I feel like it's a double standard. Is that niggas always want to watch you fuck another female, but let you talk about bringing another nigga in, and now that shit gay or fuck you, or you get cussed out behind that shit. But you'll let a bitch, yeah. But you want us to let you and watch you fuck another bitch.
Well, I mean, you said that word. This is a double standard. This is why we're having this conversation.
Cause I'm gonna watch you fuck another. Yeah, it might no. Get somebody else to do it.
Cause I'm gonna knock everybody over.
Do it.
I'm knock everybody over.
I'm knock everybody. I promise you. I know threesomes ain't for me. Cause you moan too loud inside that. I'm knocking everybody the fuck over.
Oh fuck! How?
I'm sorry.
This whole shit down.
You enjoying yourself a little too much, motherfucker. Hold on.
That part.
But
now I'm
knocking
for this bitch. Like, no, you can't fuck her. And then what? I should just bring her along to like give you head, because her giving me head is not my shit. Or you trying to force me to now be in some type of little lesbian thing so you can get your motherfucking rocks off. But 2 pussies, I wish the fuck I thought it. But yeah, if I ask you, can you and your homeboy or you and your cousin or you and your sexy ass brother let me get that, then now I'm fucked up faster.
Well, first of all, I think you fucked up for asking to fuck my brother. We can get past that shit right the fuck now. You're not some shit with motherfucking brother. We've already gone too far. Fuck the fact that you want to have a threesome. Fuck my brother. Hold on.
But I know bitches that didn't did that shit.
Listen,
I'm sure there's more than a few out there.
Yeah.
But that's not the point. That's all semantics.
But no, it's gonna be the point because a nigga will definitely fuck sisters.
they will.
You can think about this real quick.
Twins, mom, daughter, that be they shit. Not saying that females don't want to fuck fathers and sons, but it's less common. Unless you're on Pornhub, maybe. I don't really know.
Yeah, no, I don't.
For
I would
research,
find it on OnlyFans.
go on there.
Pornhub and OnlyFans are probably your.
What'd you say, Keith?
I said Pornhub and OnlyFans are probably her best bet.
I'm gonna do some research.
Hey. Once again, Melissa Exclusive has shared her own thoughts and opinions, and they're not the opinions of all Talks Media and innocent affiliates. I don't know about mother and daughter. That just seems like weird, but I can see it because I do know some moms and some daughters who'd be like, "Oh, both of y'all are cool," but I don't know if I could ever just bring myself to be like, "Hey, call your mom in the room real quick." It's Saturday afternoon. What your mama doing? Oh, she lonely because your daddy just left? All right, well, we should go over there and visit. She got that pool. That just seems wrong.
It seems hella wrong.
He's feeling a whole porno in here.
Hey.
Man, y'all know I ain't got it. I've been wrong all my life. I ain't gonna finna fix it now. But no, I'm just saying. Like, yeah. I mean, I've heard some interesting stories in relations to people like trying to negotiate threesomes with partners and whatever else. I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, so I
don't want to be crossbreeding with like my friend and shit. That just is weird to me. Like me, my friend, and then we fucking two dudes, and then somehow we end up in a threesome, foursome, or whatever. Like, if I look down and see somebody I fucks with the hard way, I've drank too much, or I'm dying from a drug overdose, or I should be. Because just no, that's weird.
I've come to that conclusion. Like, I've had this conversation in relationships where I'm like, oh, we should do. No, we shouldn't. Because I was like, this ain't gonna work for neither one of us. I'm stingy. I ain't gonna front about it. I am stingy as fuck. I don't enjoy sharing. Not that part of my life.
First of all, you gotta wear me out first before you ask me, can you bring another bitch in the room? And that has yet to be done because you generally tend, in my personal experience, niggas tend to tap out way before the fuck I do. So before you ask me, can you bring another bitch? How about you wear me out? Because I know you don't have enough dick for two people and you ain't even wore one pussy out yet. Respectful, whatever the fuck.
Not whatever the fuck.
Respectfully, whatever the fuck. No, yeah. Well, I mean, there's that argument as well. But I think the only time I ever heard the story where I was like, I don't believe that just happened. I had a partner tell me she went to go mess with her dude before work, and he was like, "Oh, me and the fam were playing, not the actual fam, but me and his partner were like, we playing Madden." And she was like, "Well, he needs to leave," and he was like, "Man, he just got here." And she had to get it in before work and didn't have no time. So she was like, "Well, fuck it, he can go too." I was like, "I'm sorry, for real?" And she was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Damn."
Oh, he just had to hear that shit.
I was gonna say y'all just couldn't go in another room real quick and do what you need to do, and then why he had to come along for the ride? I don't understand.
Because I guess the joke was, well, he was like, well, shit, he got to hit too. And she was like, I ain't got time to argue with you. I'm on the way. Out.
She wanted to hit both of them in the first place.
Anyway.
Yeah.
I don't even know if she knew homeboy, but I just know.
That means she's done it before and does not care about smashing the homie and the man's at the same time.
Well, I know she. Well, I almost incriminated myself on that one. Anyway, I don't think she has an issue smashing the homie. I'm gonna leave it at that. But either way, I still believe that's. I'm not gonna change my opinion on this. I believe that's a train. I was even messing with a chick that I did not like that, and she was like, "Oh, we should do that." No, we shouldn't. This party has a one dick max, and I'm the owner. So therefore,
that's just a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot of people, hands, a lot of shit going on that I can't focus on. I can't totally relax and enjoy it because I'm trying to watch the room and shit. I'm an overthinker. That shit will have me have a whole mental meltdown. I won't even be able to get my nut because I'll be overthinking and overprocessing while we got 3 motherfuckers going in here.
right. I think my competitive nature would kick in and somebody would get hurt. Truthfully.
Stimulating. A lot of shit going on. Now, to be completely honest, the funny thing is when I used to watch porn, threesomes was my shit. But I personally don't want to participate in it.
Well, that explains it because you would never do it.
Yeah, I would never do it though. I don't have them.
That's a legit fantasy. Like, oh yeah, no. I'm definitely gonna be able to be like, this is not for kids on YouTube. This first 35 minutes has been
a good idea.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and move on to body images. And get the fuck out of this subject.
We're doing good. We're moving along and shit. Go ahead.
No, we are. But I did not expect the first 35 minutes just to be like, oh, nah, yeah, you ain't gonna be dick and ass and head. I wasn't prepared. This is my fault. This is my fault. And Sarita over there biting her tongue, but I ain't gonna snitch on her. Anyway, we did age double standards. Okay, so body images, because this is hilarious, because I did also see this, and I hope you have seen this bitch online. This fucking Jabba the Hutt looking asshole talking about she could take your man and she's a baddie. Have you seen the big ass white bitch?
I seen it. I was like, no, bitch, you can't take nobody's man.
I have not seen this.
This bitch looks like the Pillsbury Doughboy after the fame. Like, she is fucked up. And the crazy part is, like, she used to be a dude, but
I didn't know that part.
Yeah, you have to watch the whole interview. Like, she used to be a guy.
I got to find that later.
Yeah, I'll see. I don't want to even. I know I have. Like, I sent a video messing with my brother about it, messing with Colin about it. But like, she used to be a dude, and now she is transitioned into whatever. And she really be online talking about, yeah, I'll take your man. I'm a certified baddie, and I'm like, what dude? Because I can tell you right now, if we were on a desert island and my only options were you and death, I would like to thank everybody for participating in this run. I would like to go ahead and take my graceful bow out. Me and Jesus will be having this press conference at 10:35. Please be respectful to my tennis shoes. Like that, no, like, so, but that's what leads us to body images, because I do feel like if a dude is not in the gym or he doesn't have a certain type, y'all talk about him. We make fun of a fat nigga all the time. His name is the fat nigga.